Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I want to go ahead and review the KKW Skin Body Perfecting Foundation. I think that's what it's called. But I do have it. I went ahead and got it. And funny enough, when it first released, I really wasn't that interested in it. I was like, a body foundation, like imagine the amount of transfer that is going to go on your clothes or on your couch or anything else out there. So I was just like, I really don't want to buy this. But then I remembered that when it came to my neck area, it's a little bit darker than the rest of my body. I didn't put any foundation or anything on my neck today, but y'all can see my face and my chest match, but my neck is a little bit darker. And I always end up spending a little bit of money when it comes to foundation because I usually have to go ahead and put it on my face and on my neck, so it does run out a little bit faster. So I was like, let me go ahead and get this and use it specifically on my neck, on my legs, and on my chest area if I do need it. So I'm low-key excited, and I do want to mention I do have a shirt on or a dress on. I don't want y'all to think like I'm naked or anything like that, but I do have something on. So yeah, I'm excited. Let me go ahead and just jump right into the video. All right, so moving straight into the foundation, I do want to mention I love the packaging because I just love how simple it is. I know some people don't like that because you are paying a lot of money for this, but at the same time, as I get older, I just love very simple stuff. And I actually went ahead and looked up the foundation. It was $45, which is a lot, especially if I'm buying this just for my neck area. Like, that's a lot of money, but at the same time, I think in the long run I will save a little bit of money because I won't have to use my other foundations on my neck also. And with this, you can use it on your chest, on your legs, anything out there. I will test it on my legs today for you guys because I just bought it for my neck, but I will test it for you guys because I know some people out there are looking for videos on that. But in the box, it did come with some tips and tricks when it comes to the foundation, and I will read it for you guys. So it does say to apply a small amount on your body onto clean skin, of course. It enhances your skin and evens out and covers up imperfections. I will test that out for you guys. And it says blend to your skin using long strokes. Use product sparingly on ankles, knees, and elbows. A little does go a long way. So you don't need a lot with this. And I think it comes with about 4 fluid ounces, which is a lot of product. So that's a good thing. And what else? Let it dry before dressing. So I'm guessing if you don't let it dry, of course it will transfer. But even with that, I will still set it with a little bit of powder because you don't want it to transfer throughout the day. And to remove it, go ahead and use makeup cleansing wipes or soap and water. So pretty simple, straight to the point. I did get the shade dark. Hopefully it's not too light because in some videos and pictures it looked really dark, it looked really light. I really don't know what it will look like, so let's just go ahead and open this up. So this is a product itself. This is a lot, you guys, in here. It's a lot of product. But let me see what it looks like. I low-key feel like you have to go ahead and shake this up. Like, it sounds pretty liquidy in there, but let me just open it up for y'all. And I'm squeezing some to the back of my hand, and this is what the shade looks like. I'm actually really happy because I just thought it was gonna be a little bit too light for my skin, but this shade is actually perfect when it comes to my chest and my face. I feel like this will actually work for my skin tone. So what I'm actually gonna do first is apply it to the back of my hand. And I didn't buy the brush that you're supposed to use with this because it was a little bit pricey. Like, I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. So I have my e.l.f. brush right here. This is only like $5, $4. A lot cheaper. I'm just gonna dot this on my neck and then see what it looks like when I blend it out. So hopefully y'all saw it on camera, but like this side of my neck, of course, looks very dark. But when you look at this area that I applied it to, it completely evened it out and it matches my skin a little bit better. So I'm happy, y'all. You guys already know when it comes to makeup, when something works, I get really like excited. But the way it just evened it out, it looks really nice and smooth and flawless. So I'm gonna do the other side of my neck, and I will bring it down to my chest area in a little bit. And like they said in the claims, a little bit does go a long way, you guys. You really don't need a lot with this product, and it doesn't feel heavy at all, because when it comes to foundation, when I usually put it on my neck, it just feels really like, you know, gross and just heavy on the neck. This feels really nice and light on the skin, but at the same time, you guys, it has a lot of coverage to it because I don't see my skin peeking through at all, but at the same time, it looks absolutely flawless. So far so good, you guys. Like, I think it's doing a really good job. Alright, so honestly, you guys, I didn't know what I was expecting when I bought this product. I was just like, you know what, I'll try it out. If it doesn't work, I'll return it. But it just looks really good on the skin. I feel like it'll work for a lot of skin tones out there, because for some reason, it doesn't pull as light as it first did when I applied it. It kind of matches to your skin over time, so I kind of do like that because a lot of people can use it. So what I'm going to do now is apply it to my chest area. I just want to see what it'll look like all together. I probably won't do this a lot, you guys. Like, I'll probably just apply it on my neck on an everyday basis, but I do want to show you guys what it looks like on the skin. So I'm going to dot this all over, and I'm going to blend it out. So I applied it to half my skin, and I do notice that it is making it a little bit darker, because if y'all see this area, it's a little bit more golden, but with this side, it just kind of makes everything look a little bit neutral, which is not a problem at all, but I do want to mention that. But it kind of like blurred everything on my skin, because I usually have like dark marks on my chest area, because when I was younger, you guys, I used to break out. But with this, it completely makes everything look really nice and smooth and flawless. So let me go ahead and finish up this other side and make everything look really even. So this is the foundation completely on my skin, on my neck, and everything like that. You guys, I think it looks really good, because on camera, I feel like I look really nice and glowy and just really smooth everywhere. So far, I don't feel like I have any issues with this at all. Like, there's nothing really bad I can say so far. I feel like it's a little bit more on the neutral side when I went ahead and applied it on my chest area, but besides that, I still think it looks really good. And I really wish that I brought like a paper towel with me so I can go ahead and show you guys like the transfer, but I'm just gonna use this paper right here. I'm just gonna see if it does transfer on the skin. So I'm just gonna blot like this and see what it looks like on the paper. So it does transfer a little bit. I didn't let it dry, of course. I will try this one more time towards the end of the video once it's completely dry. But so far it did transfer. So I'm gonna move on to my legs and show you guys what it looks like on the leg area. I'm really not gonna ever put this foundation on my legs, just because I feel like that's just doing a little too much. But I do know some people out there do have some conditions on their legs, so you may have to go ahead and use that. But for me, I really don't have any issues on my leg, but I will still show you guys what it looks like. So moving on to the legs. Alright, so this is my leg up close and personal. I want to go ahead and show you guys my leg, because I do have some scars on here from when I was younger, but this is what it looks like. And I want to test out if the foundation does work to cover that up and make it look really smooth. So I'm going to take some of this onto my leg like so, just a little bit, because it does go a long way. And taking my off brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend this into my skin. Alright, so this is what it looks like after I blended it out. It didn't really cover up all my dark marks on my skin, but at the same time, it looks really smooth. I didn't do the back of my leg, you guys. I just want to show you guys what it looks like in general. But I wish I actually got the brush for this foundation, because I feel like it would be a lot more easier. This one that I do have is a little bit small, and it doesn't really blend that well on the legs, but on my neck it blended really well. But as far as using the brush on my actual legs, it was a little bit of a struggle to blend in, just because it's really small. But I went ahead and used a sponge just to blend everything in, and now it looks a lot better. So if you do take pictures with this foundation on your leg, I can actually see it being really flawless and smooth and nice, but the work is a little bit too much for me. I don't know if I have time to do this all the time, but it does look really good. Alright, so I'm back with my final thoughts on the KKW Beauty Skin Perfecting Body Foundation. And honestly, you guys, I do like this, because when I first heard about it, if I'm honest, I didn't see the point in a body foundation. I'm like, what is the point of buying something like this? Is just a little bit too much is what I thought at first. But I did notice that some people out there do have conditions like psoriasis or whatever it may be out there that you're a little bit insecure about. I feel like this is a good product because when it comes to my neck, you guys, whether you want to believe it or not, I am a little bit insecure about it because when I take pictures, it's kind of hard, you know, to make everything look together because my neck is a little bit darker. So with this, I can go ahead and put it and I'll be good to go. And it does save me a little bit of money in the long run also because when it comes to my foundation, I'm always wasting product on my neck. It's not a need, you guys. You don't have to go out and buy it, but if you do want to try it out, I do say go ahead and buy it. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your final thoughts down below and don't forget to like, subscribe on your way out. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in my next one.